you'll know from Kata, it's called hand shoulder. There's a specific way of moving that Kata does. And these are very basic kata, so the movement is very basic. But you'd be surprised, Kata, or hand shoulder, actually contains a fairly advanced move. There's no room for error. You move straight into the opponent. And I want to explain how things develop in terms of how they become more and more senior. So for example, Gekisai Ichi. Gekisai Ichi progresses like this. 1, 2, 3. If you were to do it in internal arms, one of the principles you'd be doing is you'd be moving forwards, weights transferring. And at the same time it's transferring your body. And then you're transferring the weight. You can actually see that there's no pause. The movement is continuous depending on where your body is transferred. So 1, 2. And of course the analogy falls down. But if you try to make something Gekisai Ichi internal, like taiji for example, you would have a very different move from this. That's only the weight transfer aspect. Taiji, for example, doesn't have such big evasion. But one of the main differences you'll notice is that it would do that. And in fact, it would never actually do a step. It would almost probably simply do that. Going back to Fukigata. Moving straight in. So you can actually see that in kata like hand shoulder, Fukigata, it actually contains fairly advanced principle. You don't have much room for error. But the internal arts you can also see have this principle of moving away from in. And if you wanted to practice just that aspect, you could. Now from here, this is a very interesting point. What's the next move? You see in taiji, for example, there are many moves, like brushing, where people lift the back knee. People have interpreted that as a kick into the groin or something of this nature. It isn't that. All it is indicating that you're taking the full weight off that leg. And it's ready for the next move. So for example, using that principle, that's what you do. Okay, going the other way. Let's start again. 1, 2, 3. Weight on that leg. You can see how all of a sudden move. But again, if you try to make these internal, everything starts to break down. The kata is designed on certain principles. Consider punching. Yeah? And punching. In the internal ones, your weight is moving constantly. So how do you do that? 2 arms with it. Because that's only one aspect. Internal arts always have that. In other words, they don't tend to pull back at that point. Not in afterwards. So if you try to make something new, then you just end up with mama fuku. Okay? These are steps, but you cannot jump those steps. You have to do these steps in order to do something more advanced. At the same time, most of the time, it doesn't trick. You don't need to do something like this. And that's actually a fairly effective move, but not really any more effective than that. It does require quite a bit of time. Okay.